Welcome to the Empty Netters podcast. Can you believe what this has become?
There was a full 48 hours where I felt like I was like literally Superman.
Jumbo loves playing Fortnite, so he gets on the sticks.
Did TR show you the sauna cycle, or was that already?
No, I invented that.
Almost a year now that I haven't taken a body check. That's kind of nice.
Finished tonight with some chicken fingers and a few Guinnesses, ran into you guys, and that's where this pod came to life.
Ice is ready, and we are back with another episode of the Empty Netters podcast, brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Dan Powers. We got producer Redmond back on the sticks because Baker is out, and sitting here with me, I put him in an absolute body bag at a wedding this weekend because I went up and ordered a glass of wine with a skewer of olives because I'm not a coward, and it is the little scaredy cat puppet himself, Christopher Powers.
As always. Those olives were good.
They were so good.
Those olives were good, Dan.
Those olives had kick.
Those olives had a little kick. A little steel, kicking in the side with a steel toe boot.
It just looked like a normal Queen Mary olive. And I grabbed that skewer, I took a bite, and I was like, oh.
Did you get red wine?
No, I got white. Red would, listen, I'll
red
do it.
Red wine and olive.
I'll do it with whatever.
But red wine.
I'll order a glass of whiskey and get a skewer of olives. I don't care.
Can I have some olives? What did you say? You just said, can I just have this skewer?
I went, you mind if I take some olives? She went, of course not. I went, great. I grabbed it myself, too. Yeah, I do get a little bashful with that. You never want to grab.
I did that.
That's a lesson in life.
I did that at a bar in L.A., just like a bar that was not an open bar wedding.
Did you get yelled at?
With a fruit. No, but the woman looked at me kind of like,
yeah.
And I was like, what? But I guess...
Don't put your fingers in there.
Yeah, but I mean, she's putting her fingers in there, so it's not like anyone that's like, those aren't clean. I'm like, her hands aren't clean.
But the assumption is that she's clean.
Well, she isn't, and everybody knows that.
What do you mean? Got employees, wash your hands.
Yeah, but you're working, dude. You're picking money up. You're taking credit cards.
That's actually so true. They're way dirtier than me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
so I'm like, who
that's
gives
wild.
a fuck that I grabbed a lemon?
Check this out.
Check.
It's October 7th.
Dan. We did it.
It's October 7th and the NHL's back.
We did it.
And I want to know. Tell me how you feel about hockey.
Dude, hockey?
When hockey comes back, what does it do to you? What's going on in your soul?
It gets me nostalgic.
Yeah.
In a way, because we still play, obviously, but it gets me nostalgic in the way of just being a kid.
Yeah.
Dreaming about the big show.
Yeah.
Dreaming about the NHL, Game 7, overtime, bar down. Thinking about the net rippling, the red light going on, blinding me, carving into the ice. The sound.
You want to talk about senses, CP? I think about the smell of the rink.
Yeah.
Smell of rubber.
Oh.
Smell of rubber floors when you walk into the rink, when you get ready to head into the locker room, when you hear the swing of that door and you get in, you put your bag down, you smell that rubber floor. When you're standing out there looking at the ice, fresh cut sheet of ice,
glisten.
And you hear that buzz.
Yep.
It's the AC in the building, keeping that ice crisp.
Hard.
The echo. You can feel the chill.
You know when a door closes, the door to go onto the ice closes in an empty rink?
Yep.
That echo.
Dude. Hockey being back, man. It's just that puck drop, that late night puck drop. I think about a nice cold beer. I think about a nice hot meal in my belly, getting ready for the fucking game. Whether I'm eating pregame meal, whether I'm eating something at the bar ready for puck drop. Hockey being back, it's a change of tides. It's a change of seasons.
It makes me finally accept summer's over.
Summer is over and hockey is here. We got through the doldrums, that weird phase of, is it fall? Is it summer? I don't know what I'm watching. I don't really care about anything else. All these other sports going on, and all of a sudden we're here in that first week of October and NHL teams are back, dude. Rosters are set. Guys are lacing up the boots. They're getting ready for that first game. No more meaningless hockey. Now we are here. Every single point matters. Every goal matters.
Everything matters. It's no longer time for backyard barbecues.
No.
And hanging out with your shirt off. No. Now we're going inside and I'm watching hockey. I'm watching for some backhand sauce.
I want to see fights. First game of the season. I want to see gloves dropped. I want to see teeth lost. Blood dribbling.
Blocked shots, dude. Blocked shots in game 1 of an 82-game regular season. Someone sticking his leg out there and taking one off the ankle in game 1.
Lay down in front of a blue line clapper for me one time. Right off the bat.
Are you kidding me, dude? Absolutely. And, dude, I just want a backdoor 1T. I want a backdoor 1T hammer-fucked water bottle in the air.
Remember when I was talking about senses earlier?
Yep.
Talking about smells, talking about looks. Give me some sound. I want to hear that goal horn for the first time. I want to hear that Watch the boys go fucking nuts. I want to see Sellies. I want to be knees up in the air. Maybe some drags. Yeah. Grab a little bit of that ice, snow on the ice.
Yeah, flick it. God. Little ring one off the bar, Dan. I know you want to score, but ringing one off the bar, that sound.
Dude, someone dust a rail for me. I want to see someone drop a knee, drag a Selly, get some of that snow off, rip it right up. Just fucking blow it. Blow it.
Like cracking salts on the bench. God, cracking salts on the bench. A lot of yapping. Getting in deep. Man on, head up. Rim.
Cannot believe
a lot of chatter. I'm ready for a lot of chatter this season.
Cannot believe you just said cracking salts. I'm going to start cracking salts before every single game this season.
I brought some for the pod this year. They're on my desk. I should go get them right now.
Cannot believe that we don't have salts right now for this moment because we got to be sniffing salts.
I'm gonna go get them as soon as we're done.
All season right now
long because I just want to keep going for a second. How about Dan? How about beating out an icing? How about beating out a cross ice icing and taking it to the rack?
Getting in a foot race?
How about beating out a cross ice icing?
Getting in a foot race.
Wow.
Waving off that icing call. Yeah. Watching the ref go like this. Play on.
Play on.
Beat him there.
Getting back on side. Oh, he's clean.
I just
back
can't
check,
wait.
Nice hard back check, stick lift. Back check, stick lift. Didn't see it coming.
Snap twig,
dude. Drop pass.
We are so back, and the energy is just so palpable. It's funny. The season ends. We're tired. We're exhausted. We need a break. All of a sudden, when the season rears its head and it goes, "Hey, we're back," and that the week leading up, I'm kind of like, "I'm not ready, dude. I'm not." And then next thing you know, here we are, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm fucking ready."
Yeah. Oh, dude, I've been born ready.
I cannot.
I'm born ready. Tighten those skates, dude.
I think we got to stay jacked up.
Do you want me to get the salts?
No. We got to stay jacked up, and we got to talk about futures.
Yes. Hey,
let's talk about some futures.
Let's
get some action.
There's a puck dropping tonight, and if you want to get future bets are so fun because you get to chase it all year. It's not like you bet on the game and the team you pick to get the puck line loses because you're an idiot and now everything sucks.
The best part is you're never out.
You're never out. It's a whole year-long bet. And you got to do it right now because it's incredible. You're chasing it all year, and you're never out of it, dude, because things can happen. Everything can change. We're going to rip you some lines from BetMGM because it's the best sports book in all the world and all the land and all the interwebs.
Yep.
I hope you get on it too, and you can get in on this fun with us. And I need something to be very clear up front, okay? This is not a joke. This is not a sponsored segment. This isn't for laughs.
No, these are
for clips. This is my money. This is my hard-earned money that I am taking and betting on these futures because I believe in them. I believe in them that passionately. And if
we're finding locks.
Yeah, and I'm finding you something that I want to hold in my hand like a little bird, like a little baby bird, and I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to pet it, water it, and then I'm going to give it to you, and then you can nurture it, and it will fly. Your bets will fly on the wind if you just listen to me and these futures. Some of them are plus odds, some of them are heavy plus odds, but I have a few that are minus, but I think they're so crazy that they have to be genius. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah. I think you got a good one to start us off.
Here's my first bet. My first bet this year is a minus 115 number, which I know is not that intriguing, but when you hear this, you're going to lose your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Sidney Crosby regular season points. What do you think? What do you guys both think the over-under is?
It's got to be 87.
That would be gas. Actually, they should have done that.
I was going to say 85.5.
Sidney Crosby, good guess, Dan. Sidney Crosby's regular season over-under has been set by the good people at BetMGM at 84.5. And I would just like to entertain you two with this. Last year, Crosby, 80 games, 91. This year, the year before that, 82 games, 94. The year before that, 82 games, 93. 84.5. There are two avenues for one Sidnonius. I'm trying to give him a kind of crazy name, but I can't change Sidney into anything cool. Sidnopoulos Crosbyphilis.
I hate it.
Sid will either do everything in his power. All the Penguins fans were like, "Oh, he'll never leave. He'll get it, bring her back to the playoffs."
Yeah.
Okay, here's path one. Sidney Crosby does everything in his power to drag your sorry-ass team to the playoffs.
Correct.
And that's easily 90-something
Correct.
points. You've won your bet. Or Sidney Crosby is traded to the Colorado Avalanche at some point, and then he just prints checks as he's on the power play with Nate McKinnon. Did you see the power play at Four Nations? Did you even see what happened on the power play at Four Nations?
Dude,
Imagine them together.
Backhand no-look pass.
There's 100 points. There's two paths. Both of them lead to a minimum of 90 points. So when the over-under is 84.5, obviously you would take the over and you would automatically hit it. Bro, if you go back to fucking 2014, when he won the Art Ross, he is over this number every season. Every season. Here are the 2 years in the last decade he wouldn't have cleared this, when he went 62 points in 55 games and 47 points in 41 games. Well over a point per game both times. We don't talk about injuries on this show, so we will not talk about it now. But Sidney Crosby will be playing hockey, and he's going to obliterate 84.5 points.
Correct. There's no question about it. I mean, that is as locked as a lock.
I can't even
get.
believe that's the line. Normally Vegas is so good. They scare me with how good they are. But this is like, in fact, now that I say it out loud, this is the scariest thing I've ever heard about Sidney Crosby's future, considering how smart Vegas is.
Yeah, I don't even want to say it out loud.
Either they're morons for the first time in their life, or Sidney Crosby falling off a cliff. And I'm going morons.
No, that's fantastic. I'm a big odds guy.
Yep.
As in, give me good odds. Things that jumped out at me. I want to talk playoffs.
Yeah.
I got 2 pieces of juice here.
Okay.
One, plus 100, Maple Leafs, Senators to make the playoffs.
So even money, we take that.
Plus 100.
Yep.
Both those teams, I feel like those teams are in the playoffs.
Yep.
But if you want to get a little spicy, you want to get a little horned up.
So hold on. Yeah, Leafs, Senators. That's. Do you think that's a lock?
I do.
Gotta
What do you think?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
100%.
I wish it was better odds, but I guess that they can't
I
because they're
think
like,
the
these are locks.
Sens could get a top 3
I think they
The
could
Sens are
too.
good.
with Florida fucking being banged up.
With
Yeah,
Florida
right.
being banged up, also
point.
with maybe, I'm sorry, but maybe Toronto like kind of refiguring themselves out in the post Marner
Takes a
era.
second.
Like I could see them being like, I mean, maybe they slip to 4. I don't
Yeah.
think they will, but
Yep.
maybe.
Dude, they want to slip to 4. Or they want to slip to like 5.
Yes.
Go across to the other side.
100%, dude.
Truly.
Get me to the fucking Met.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Agree. So I think it's plus 100 for a reason. But if you want to get juicy, you want to
Yeah.
get a
And I
little
do.
slutty,
Chase this all
plus
year.
290. Those same 2 teams throw in the Canadiens as well. A lot of Habs fans will say that they're better than Ottawa. I don't know if that's right.
Okay, so the 3...
But there are Habs fans listening right now being like, you think that's a lock? How about us in there? And I'm like,
Yeah.
here you go. How about you in there?
So the 3 Atlantic Canadian teams all make playoffs. Plus 290. That's actually an awesome bet.
It's a great bet.
That's actually an awesome bet.
It's a great
because I had him out. I had him out in my predictions. You had the Habs 5th, so right on the edge.
Yeah.
But the 2 wild cards came from the Atlantic last year, and I'm not really scared of the Met wild card again. Something will happen. A Columbus, maybe it's them again, but there'll be some flair in there from the Met. But I actually think the wild card could go again. Do you want me to wait?
No. Someone dropped our jersey.
Nice finish.
Keep going. Why'd you stop talking?
I actually think the wild card 2 teams will be from the Atlantic again. I'm kind of on my Detroit train right now, but the Habs hype train is off the rails lately. So yeah, dude, plus 290, that would actually be a really fun one too, because there'd be so much chaos on those bubble teams.
Yeah,
like they'd be fighting each other. You know,
one-
you'd be like, I need you both.
The one thing that sucks about that bet is if you hit it, or if you hit it, but even if you make it, you're rooting against the Red Wings all year.
Yeah,
So I can't make that bet.
yeah, but that's tasty.
For some of you, go for it.
Because I would say there's a good chance. Florida's interesting because of the injuries, but I was gonna say there's a good chance that Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal finish 3-4-5 in the Atlantic. I don't know who's in or not, but or what order, but that would be a fun package deal.
That's what we're talking about. You're always in it.
Okay, that's actually pretty good, Dan.
What else is tickling your fancy?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give you another over under, and this one is also minus 115. This, boys, this one is so crazy that I'm actually worried about talking about it on the air because I believe it is a glitch and a misprint, if you will. And then now when I talk about it, not only are they going to fix it and no one will be able to bet on it, but also I might be compromised. Something might happen to me that they'll go, you spoke about this on the air, and, you know, next thing I know, someone's busting down the door of my place. I'm dragged off in handcuffs. Red's the co-host of the show. You guys never see me again.
Interesting.
And everyone goes, what happened? And they go, oh, dude, long story. Long story short odds. Minus 115. Over under. Regular season wins for Anthony Stolarz. What do you guys think that number is?
Stolarz. We got the wall news. Give me 30. Give me 32.5.
Red?
I think it's got to sit around 20.
The over-under win total is 24.5. And just for the record, Joe Wall last year, 27 regular season wins. Stoley, the goalie, 21 regular season wins last year when he was the fucking backup. And Joe Wall is out indefinitely. And even when he comes back, Stoley is going to be the starter.
And what are the odds on this?
Minus 115.
Why are you doing some like preachy thing like that? A minus 115
Well,
is not.
they do minus 115 for both. Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
but I'm saying like that's not good. So
minus 115 is extremely close to even money. Anyone on earth would take a minus 115 bet. That's a dream.
But I'm saying for the way you're talking about it, you're being like, this is absolutely insane. I'm like, yeah, like they're doing minus 115 because they're like, yeah, he's gonna beat that problem.
Well, under is minus 115. That's my point. They split these, and the whole point of over/under setting is they go, this should be exactly how many wins he should get. This should be very hard. And if I'm looking at him, I go, yeah, it should be 28.5, 29.5, and then they go 24, and I'm like, oh, why did you set the over/under so preposterously low?
Yeah, it is a low over/under because he's definitely getting over that. Because here's the thing,
they're good. Like if Red
he's their starting goalie
with
the contract. Shut up with the contract.
Red has a good point. If they slip, actually, maybe it was you who said that. But if they slip, then maybe both goalies won't be that high in wins.
That's true, but I didn't say that. So give Red the credit. But with that contract, I'm saying he is their starter now. He's the starter over Wall now.
That's how I opened this.
Yeah.
You have a starter whose backup has left the team. Like, it's not even like you go, and the backup's really good, we're going to tandem. You have literally one goalie on a very good team.
Yeah.
They just cut James Reimer today, too.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fun little experiment that was, though.
I would have kept him.
It was nice to see him back.
Good vibes.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
Good vibes.
But good news, maybe it feels like Wall will be back soon.
You'd think.
You would hope.
You would hope.
But I
don't know if
you are right. That's an over that feels really solid.
That's so gettable. Dude, he's like in Vezina. If you search Vezina odds, it's always him listed in like the top 6 names.
Well, it's because of last year. Going into last year, he certainly wasn't.
At all. He was projected, and then they played Wall way more than Stoley last year until playoffs.
Yeah.
Injuries.
Yeah. So, yeah. And right, he could get hurt. But we don't talk about injuries on this show.
No, we do not.
And that, dude, I would love, I'm not going to do this right now, but I would love to look up the other top 5 Vezina odds people and check their over-under win totals.
Yeah.
I bet they're all like 31, 29, and then they're like, anyway, Stoley 24.5.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm rich. I am now rich. I'm going to bet on Sidney Crosby and Anthony Stolarz and literally become rich.
You know what I love about CP? Whenever we talk about bets and he's like, I found this bet, it's going to win. And then he goes like this, I'm rich. I'm getting you so much money. He makes like $20 bets.
$10.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, was that $16 awesome, CP?
Yes.
You fucking loser.
Dude,
It's not the money, it's the thrill.
It's the thrill, Red. I'm going to solve my problems by becoming excited.
You're rich and thrilled. Yeah. You will not be becoming rich, but you'll be fired up, dude.
But listen,
But
someone else can bet more and become actually rich.
There's-
I'm giving you the tools.
Yeah,
I'm giving
there
you the
you go.
tools to become rich.
Somebody.
Nothing makes me laugh harder than when you're in the mixer with a bunch of people who are betting and they're like, fuck it, come on. And you're like, let's go. And they're like, dude, that's fucking huge. I just won like $9,000. And you're like this, dude, I just won $27. Would you like me to buy you half a drink?
You know what sucks too? The only time I actually do start betting like a madman is with Merles, because
Yeah.
he's also betting like a madman.
He's a sicko.
And then we both get murdered.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
two
like,
are a horrible. You two are Nick Cage and Charlie Sheen together.
Dude,
It's a horrible, horrible combination.
on Sunday, I was telling him, I go, here's the afternoon NFL slate, and I tell him everything that will happen. I go, the Lions can't cover 10, this, and then he sends me back the screenshot, and literally everything opposite happened. And he was like, dude, you have a gift. Like, you
Yeah,
You
that's
should-
the opposite.
yeah,
Fade,
like, just
fade.
do
Fade
this,
CP.
do this to me again next weekend, and then I'll get rich.
So everything that is being said right now is just fucking so wrong.
No, these are right.
Oh,
These
okay.
are gold.
NFL's wrong.
Yeah.
These are gold. Yeah, NFL, I'm a fool.
Yeah.
But these are gold.
Are you ready to talk about goals?
Yep.
I got some goals thing I want to
Okay.
talk about. First, I want to talk about the Rocket.
Okay.
Future bet. I like value picks here. these ones are great because I'm going to give you some picks here that you can bet $10.
Yeah, and it's a high odds.
You can bet $100 and we're winning big. But let me talk to you really quick. We said Austin Matthews. We see a big goal scoring year from Austin Matthews. Just a lot of people talking shit about his drop off last year with some injury here and there, and then also the Four Nations performance, and then the playoff performance, and now Mitch is gone. A lot of people being like, "Oh, Austin," and we think he's going to be like this. Okay, fuck you.
Yeah.
Goals.
Fucked face.
He is the odds favorite at plus 325
to win it. Yep. Okay.
So right there, plus 325.
And I might actually just hammer that, to be honest.
Hammer that horse.
I might
hammer that horse. One. But I did want to bring up a few that stuck out to me. Number one, Kirill Kaprizov.
To win. Yeah.
We've said
he could do it.
Finally got his big deal. He owns the Mall of America. He's best friends with Justin Jefferson. This dude needs to put out a fuck you season.
Mm-hmm.
He was on pace for 50 goals last year. He's been sniffing around it. Leon Draisaitl won the Rocket last year with 52.
Yep.
I could see Kirill popping the fuck off. Plus 550. That's juicy.
Plus 550 for him.
Plus 550.
That's good. That's really good.
But let me talk to you about a certain man. A certain man who last year finished 7th in scoring.
In goals.
With 41. Only 11 goals back from the leader, Leon Draisaitl. 41 goals last year. Perennial elite goal scorer.
Yep.
In a contract year. Last year of his deal. Maybe he extends soon. Maybe not. But I won Kyle Connor.
Oh, dude. I didn't know where you were going.
Would you like to know Kyle Connor's odds?
To win the Rocket.
Yeah.
Can you give me... Well, actually, I'll do this.
But first, let me say this. With something like the Rocket, I always stay away from guys who are on teams that probably aren't going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, like...
Tage Thompson, plus 2,000. David Pastrnak is plus 1,300.
Yep.
Those look like great value, but I'm like, you can only score so many goals when you're on a team that's not going to make the playoffs. So look at good teams. Like Leon wins last year. They went to the Cup.
God, Kyle, dude, 29, right in his prime, dude.
Right in his prime.
Right in his prime.
Contract year.
50 goal per... He should be a 50 goal scorer. I've said that many times.
Yep.
I've said that many times. He will be 50 goal scorer, and 50 goals can do it. 50 goals can do it. Maybe not this year, because Austin's going to score 70, but maybe 50 goals do it. Kyle Connor, I bet Tage is what, 2,000 you said?
Tage is plus 2,000.
So I bet Kyle Connor is plus 3,000.
Plus 6,600. You want to talk about value?
Are you shitting me?
Plus 6,600, Kyle Connor to win the Rocket. Team's going to be in the top 3 of that division.
Yep.
He is the number 1 goal scorer on that team.
And he's going to have some Olympic juices. Dude, pumping through his veins.
My boy got health bombed in Four Nations. You think he's not a little motivated to be like, are you fucking kidding me? Watch what I can do.
Health bomb 55 goals.
60 tucks.
Health bomb 60.
I'm saying that's what he wants to do.
Health bomb 55 goals. See how that feels. He went 47 tucks. Dude, look at that season. 25 years old, 79 games, 47 goals, 46 assists, 93 points.
I just absolutely love the value in those picks.
That is an incredible. God, last year too, 41 and 56 for 97. This kid is gross.
Gross.
What's McDavid at?
McDavid to win Rocket?
Yeah.
Dan?
Let me see. There's absolutely no way he will.
What?
There's some clip this offseason where he said he's going to shoot more.
Oh, okay. That's.
And when Connor wants to do something,
plus 1,800.
When he wants to do
Dude,
something,
he just says shit.
I mean, he's won it.
He won it 64. By the way, I forgot it got that high. Jesus.
I mean, that
was the year I was like, oh, he'll just
do whatever he wants.
60 goals from now on.
Like, he might be in the next 2 years of fuck you, do whatever I want mode.
So true,
dude. It is hilarious that he scored 64, and then the next year had 100 assists.
I'm on BetMGM right now. It goes plus 20 goals, 20 more goals, 30 more goals, 50 more goals, and I'm like,
you don't have a plus 40?
Where's the plus? Where's the 40 plus?
I got a 40 in there. I'm going to take you to it right now. Here's a 40 that I had. I'm going to put big money on this, and this one paid me last year. I hit this last year. I had a couple different 40s last year. I hit Juice to go 40. He hit like 35 or something. I might hit that again, but this one I hit plus 40.
You need to stop saying hit. You bet this, and you didn't win.
No, this one I hit.
You just said he scored 37.
I said Juice I lost, and then this one I hit last year, which I did. I hit this last year. I will hit it again. A one Jake Gensel, ladies and gentlemen. 2-time 40 goal scorer coming into last year. Listen to this shit, dude. Listen to this shit. 80 games, 41 goals, 39 assists, 80 points. That is gorgeous, dude. Gorgeous. My two concerns for Gensel, Braden Point scores a shitload of goals, and that's a lot of goals that have to get scored on that line because he's on the best first line in hockey. Also, he had 17 power play goals last year to lead the league. And, I need him to do that again. But the good news is, to counter both those points, you play with Kucherov. So, literally, go anywhere. Go into the offensive zone, put your stick down, puck appears on stick, hit puck into goal, get credit for goal, do that 40 times. I am now rich.
It's a pretty simple recipe.
Boom. Gensel, let me give you these odds.
Pretty simple.
Because I was actually pumped. Plus 320 for him to score 40 goals after a 41 burger last year.
I mean, that's good.
That's great odds for me. I thought that would be way tighter. I was going through the 40s. I'll read you some of these because I have it up right here, Dan. Nate Dogg, plus 200. Kyle Connor, plus 200. McDavid, plus 145. Kucherov, plus 320. And he scores less. So that's why I'm like, Jake is also plus 320. Like, he's going to score 40 goals.
I think so, too.
He's the best first line in hockey.
Jake's a good setup man, but there's no better setup man than Cooch. So someone's
got
to score.
Like, somebody do it. Yeah. And he will. And he did it last year. He did it last year.
Him, Hagel, and Point.
They're going to be firing, too. They're going to be so good this year.
Always.
So I just feel like that's when I'm happy to track all year.
In the 40 goal range, you got to get me the odds because my app's not working.
Okay.
There is an obvious bet that we're making here on the network.
Okay.
I tweeted every single goal he scored last year. He's going to do it.
Yes, dude.
37 tucks last year. Obviously, 40 is coming. The team's only better. Cole Caulfield.
How many did you get last year?
37. Cole Caulfield will get 40 this year. I think the odds were like plus 440 or something.
First, only 40 goals scored and never score 30. Cross that off the list. Check.
Bang.
Okay, so now we got to get him to 40. And I actually like his chances, especially like we've been talking about if the Habs hype train is correct.
Oh, he's getting it.
If the hype boys,
this is a team empty netters bet. The whole network, all of the fans, we're all getting in on this bet. We are smashing because this is something that we're all going to root for together. Senators fans, you're doing it too. We're going to do this together because you're going to profit when he does it. We are all hammering this bet. Cole Caulfield, 40 goals. It's not coming up, is it?
No, it's off on my app too. I had a screenshot from the other day.
We got to figure out what those odds are.
I think maybe we're on to something, dude. We're giving away too many winners in the 40 goal category, so now it's been taken down. It's being frozen. The assets are being frozen.
They see it.
God, dude, you guys better act quickly.
But I'm telling you, we looked earlier. The odds there are fantastic.
Awesome.
They're juicy.
It was 400, I think.
I think it was plus 440. It might be plus 400. Let's call it plus 400. If it's 440, it's even better.
Even better.
Plus 400, Cole Caulfield, 40 goals. We're getting it. Look at all those fours.
We got to ride that as a team, too. That's a team.
That's a network bet. It's a network bet. We're doing it. Netters fans, Cole Caulfield, 40 goals, plus 400. Put whatever you feel comfortable.
It's $10. I have a bet, too. I'm going to dabble all the way up into the 50s. And you had said this about Art Ross.
Yeah.
And I'm actually kind of surprised what I'm about to say. Well, I guess it makes sense. Kirill Kaprizov. I forget what the Art Ross was. You said maybe plus 320.
Mm-hmm.
To score 50, Kirill is plus 300. And for context, Matthews is plus 140. Draisaitl is plus 150. Kirill Kaprizov, dude, his first year, 27 goals in 55 games. Then 47 in 81, 40 in 67, 46 in 75, and last year 25 and 41, which is a dead on 50 pace.
Yeah.
There are, in my opinion, there are only two ways this Kirill season goes. One, he goes, I am fucking nasty. I'm your guy. You paid me. I will now reward you with one of the most dominant seasons you've ever seen from a Minnesota Wild player.
Yes.
I might be the best Minnesota Wild player to ever live.
Yes.
I will score 58 goals this year. I will win the Art Ross. I will pay Chris his money. Great bet. Thank you so much.
$17.
And we are going to playoffs. The other avenue is he goes like this. Thanks for the money. I'm good.
No.
I don't need to do anything.
No.
And he will score 35 goals, which is a great season, but he will completely cash it in and
that's not happening.
Eat too many cookies and too much fried dough at the state
Stroganoff.
fair. Too much stroganoff. He fucking loses a step and we're done here. And I'm dead. But I don't believe that, Dan, because we gave him all of America. We gave him the Kremlin, we gave him Putin, and we gave him Justin Jefferson, and we gave him everything he's ever wanted. So certainly you can give me 50 goals, which he was on pace for.
Yes.
And that's plus 300. You don't think Krill can get 50? You got to hit these. You got to see it. You got to listen to me. You got to see it. You can't just be going to guys that have scored 40 a million times and then go, I bet they score 40 again. That's when you lose. That's when you lose futures. Mm-hmm. But if you see it, if you look at the numbers and they start moving around, they start moving backdoor, they're doing circles, they're going blue line and back, boom. Now that 47 turns into 50 and then bang, plus 300. And everyone goes, how'd you do that? How did you do that? And I go, I can see. Look through the numbers. Look through them.
I love that.
Krill, 50.
I love that.
I feel great about that one.
I want to talk playoffs.
Okay.
I got a couple teams that I really like here.
Yep.
We're going points teams in the playoffs. This is kind of my last one that I'm interested in.
Okay.
2 teams, exact same number. And I believe exact same odds. Let me see. No. We got the over-under 84.5 points.
Okay.
Anaheim Ducks.
Yep.
Detroit Red Wings. Anaheim Ducks minus 105 for the over.
Okay.
Detroit minus 125 for the over. Detroit last year had 86 points. Ducks had 80 points. So Detroit already hit it last year.
And the year before that, Detroit 91 points.
And we got a better goalie.
Mm-hmm. We got Gibbs, dude.
We did the youth movement. We talked about that. We've got Emmett Finney. We've got MBN. Mm-hmm. And we got my boy Pelly, Axel Sandin Pellikka, making the opening day roster. Hall, Goodbranson, put on waivers. Like the youth, this Iser plan is here.
Yeah, it's time.
You think we're not hitting that? And we don't need to talk more about the Ducks. We've been talking about the Ducks all day. I think both these teams over 84.5 for sure.
The Wings one, because I also circled the Wings one.
Yeah.
And I picked them to make playoffs, and I'm so high on it.
Dude, the Wings had it the last 2 years. They're better.
That's what I'm saying.
They're better.
How could you not? If you were the Wings, you could miss playoffs still.
You're betting against the future, dude?
What?
I'm sorry. The youth is our future.
Fear? Change?
The children are our future, literally.
Children are our future. The children are on the Red Wings. The Red Wings are our future. The future, Dan, 1984, 84.5.
Oh, my God.
Dan.
Hammer the over.
Hammer the over.
Hammer.
Ducks. Ducks have kids. Kids are children. Children are future.
It's just an absolute no-brainer.
These two teams are filled with children who are our future.
It's absolutely
no-brainer. The future is 1984 and beyond. We are going over 84.5 points for both of those teams. And those are, to be completely frank with you, those are slam dunks.
Slam dunks.
Those are slam fucking
I'm talking
dunks.
Shaquille O'Neal touching the top of your back with the basketball, slamming down over the top and ripping the hoop off the backboard, shattering glass.
Shatter glass. I love every bet I just made. I have one more that I want to do with you guys. This one isn't a long-term future. These futures are so fun because we're playing all season. This is a short-term future, but it's still a future, and it's awesome. Okay, Alexander Ovechkin has 897 goals. So there's a bet on BetMGM that is, who is he going to score his 900th goal against? He's
fun.
Away.
Okay.
Here's their schedule, all right? Home versus the Bruins, at the Islanders, at the Rangers, home versus the Lightning, home versus the Wild, home versus the Canucks, home versus the Kraken. And then they go on the road to the Blue Jackets, but it's going to get done before that on one of those homestands. That was 7 games. He's got to score 3 goals. Who do you guys think he scores 900 against?
The Islanders, game 2. Against Sorokin again.
Sorokin gives up the record breaker for the first goal ever. He gives up the record breaker, first goal he ever gave up to Ovi, and then you're saying he gets pumped for 900 also. That would be a dagger.
Game 5.
Okay, Red wants game 5, which would be home versus the Minnesota Wild. Red, you're looking at plus 600. That's the second best odds.
Give me
like that. Game 5, yeah. And then Dan, you're saying at Islanders plus 900.
I just think I think Ovi's going to come out hot for some reason. I think he's just.
I actually really don't.
What's he weighing in at coming into game 1?
I was saying to Dan the other day, Red, that Ovi's the old school enough that he treats preseason and training camp like it used to be, which was let's get back in shape for the season.
Exactly.
Whereas guys now show up preseason like in the best physical condition of their life. Ovi shows up like, wait, aren't we like running and shit to get
Yeah.
in shape for the season? They're like, God damn it. I think he's going to start hot for like literally a few games. Then
He's going to score 2 in the home opener or the season opener against Boston.
I think he gets 1 against Boston. I think he doesn't score against Sorokin because Sorokin is like absolutely not. But this is what you guys missed. See, unfortunately, you two weren't seeing clearly, and I was.
Oh, God, here we go.
Game 3 at Rangers. He breaks it there because it's MSG, which is cool, but also he wants to party in New York City when he hits this milestone.
He gets the same thing with the Islanders.
No, you're on Long Island, Dan.
Oh, fuck you.
You're on Long Island.
He gets on the LIR.
No, Dan, he's in MSG. And he showers up, he walks right out and has the night of his fucking life. First person in NHL history to score 900 fucking goals. He's partying in the Big Apple. He gets 1 against Boston, misses against Sorokin, 2 against the Rangers. Give me the odds on that. That is, also plus 900. So, I mean, I'm printing here. I'm printing, dude.
Fucking guy.
And the favorite is Game 4, Lightning. I'm surprised they think it's going to happen that fast.
That is shocking.
But Game 4, Kraken.
He's gonna come out hot. I'm
Plus
telling
750.
you.
I'm telling you, dude. If he wants to party, damn. Ovi makes decisions based on where he wants to party.
When there are milestones, Ovi runs at them like a gazelle.
Yeah.
900 is a milestone, so he's gonna get it quick.
Yeah, Game 3.
What happens after he hits 900? Then what?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
He
beauty
might just
question.
leave.
That's my concern. I think
Going
it's going to
home.
really slow.
Legitimately might leave.
I think
He
it's
might
going
go,
to really
"I'm going."
slow.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to go, what happened? You're going to go, he partied his fucking face off in New York City after 900.
Those are good stuff. I like all those bets. We got a lot of stuff that the fans in the network can get in on. Let's take a quick ad break, and let's get back with some fun stuff.
All right, it's BetMGM time, and man, is it going to be fun to start betting on hockey again. Holy smokes. I've been passing the time betting on baseball, betting on some football, but not anymore. Hockey's back. I'm fired up. It's going to be incredible. So you need to download the BetMGM app. Use promo code NETTERS. That's NETTERS when you sign up. Then when you place your first bet, if it loses, don't even sweat it because you can get up to $1,500 back in bonus bets. And if it does win, then wow, good job, and send me some picks because I need to tell you that would be amazing. We've got awesome stuff coming up in the hockey season, the hat trick jackpot, all those fun things, all those fun promotions we used to do. But even before that, my God, there's so much good stuff going on right now. Some no-sweat NFL stuff, some MLB playoff stuff, some parlay boosts. Check out the app. There's so much fun. It's a playground. It's a playground in there. You're going to love it. Please don't miss out on this. Download that BetMGM app. Use our promo code and find the right bet for you. Check it out.
Back, and we had some fun at a wedding this weekend, and something very special happened. Before we get into that, I do want to give a quick shout out. Longtime listeners, even longer time friends, Emma and Max, unbelievable wedding. We were up in Kennebunk.
Yes.
Beautiful place. Why I keep saying it wrong?
Wanby
Landing. Beautiful place.
Dude.
Phenomenal food.
Everything. Rustic. House setting. It was.
They had a shellfish raw bar, just oysters and shrimp galore. God, it was a fucking dream.
That was amazing.
It's fantastic.
And those lobster rolls, passed out mini lobster rolls.
Yeah, they were little burgers, which was interesting.
Little lightly salted bun. I
Interesting.
loved
I
that
loved
bun.
it. The one thing that before we get into the fun empty netters thing that happened at said wedding, I need to give a shout out. Emma and Max, we've been to a lot of weddings this year.
Yeah.
And this is not a knock on
We're about to offend somebody now.
Any people at any of these other weddings. I have not seen a bride and groom have as much fun at their own wedding like this in a long time. I mean, I'm talking, I was blown away at these two. They were fucking ripping.
They were throwing down. And
they were throwing ass.
They were throwing.
They were
ass.
on the dance floor throwing ass,
and the dance floor did not sleep.
No.
The after party did not sleep. There was, and I heard they went till 3:30 a.m.
Stop.
Yeah, at the after party, and it was inspiring and it was contagious because
it was
obviously
very
they
contagious.
have friend groups that we don't know that well, but we were showing up, and then next thing I know, dude, I'm jumping, I'm fist pumping, I'm sweating, my shirt's stuck to me.
Yeah.
But it was I couldn't help it. It was like in the scene in The Mask when they try to arrest him at the Central Park.
The cops start dancing.
Cops start dancing. That's what was happening to me at their wedding.
I feel as though too often at weddings the bride and groom will be like, oh, I don't want to drink that much. I don't want to get too into it because I want to be taking mental pictures and I want to really absorb it. What are you talking about?
No.
It's your wedding.
Send it.
Have a rip. Go fucking nuts. Pull a hammy out there. And these two did exactly that. Emma was, truly, man, she is the queen of brides that I've seen in a while. She was fucking going to town at her wedding.
It was, what was else was sick was, and I'm not even knocking this practice because I think it's logistically, it makes a ton of sense, but she didn't even do the change out of wedding dress into dance
she
dress.
ripped it in the dress.
She
put on sneaks, sneaks.
Yeah,
but she ripped it in the dress.
Tossing in the wedding dress. And I was like, yes.
Well, let's talk about what Max did.
Yeah, okay. So Max did something so epic. We get to the venue and we do the ceremony and it's beautiful. And then we're in the cocktail hour. And Dan and I are posted by the raw bar, obviously. And then Max comes up to us and he's like, hey, boys, I had something delivered to the wedding venue.
And he says, I want you to sign it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what could this possibly be? I thought it was a stick.
Oh, that
something like that. Yeah. Dude, what does he pull out?
He pulls out a copy of a novel written by one Helena Hunting. Pink. And Dan, it was also like...
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. The page, I don't even know how to describe this, but the pages, if you're looking at it,
there was
the binding.
There was artwork along the pages.
Yeah, you could... Yeah, oh, my God. A copy of Pucked.
Copy of Pucked, the hockey smut book that CP has been reading on this podcast. Max brought to the wedding and had us fucking sign.
Write a little message, sign it. I'm going to have, for the people watching on YouTube, I'm going to have Baker and Red put in the pictures of us with Max, signed copy. Unbelievable gesture. And I'm now quite sure that this is going to get back to Helena Hunting at some point. The fact that we are reviewing her book, I'm going through the Pucked saga, the Pucked universe. Yeah. We're signing There's a signed copy of her book out there by us.
Correct.
She is going to hear about this.
Absolutely. I just looked up her Twitter. She's got a new book called When Sparks Fly, apparently. But my favorite is her bio says, New York Times and USA Today bestselling author, lover of hockey, happily ever afters, and popcorn. Might as well throw in anal sex,
deep throats,
and titty fucking in there, Helena.
And back shots.
You pervert.
Listen, you know what's fucked though, Dad? Say those three things again. Hockey,
happily ever afters, and popcorn.
I really like those things.
I think
I'm like, oh, you know what, dude? Me and Helena might be good pals.
I'm sure you would be, the two of you. The two of you
those
sick
are three
perverts.
things that I like very much.
You two absolute perverts.
Thank you, Helena. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
So we got some epic pictures of Pucked. Unbelievable wedding. Congrats again. Thanks for having us. Wouldn't have done anything differently. Perfect weekend.
It's fantastic.
Perfect weekend.
It's fantastic.
Dan, we left that to get back because Alice is here.
Alice is here. We're in LA, which is fantastic. Yep. A lot of back and forth, New York, LA these days, but we're in LA.
Two homes. Family with two homes.
Dual home family.
What do you got planned?
Nothing. Well, we're doing a birthday weekend stuff.
Little birthday celebration?
Yeah. You'll be there, Red?
Will I ever?
Red's going to drink.
Yeah, you're going to break the drinking streak?
I don't know. I gave LT all I had at the end last month.
I just think it would be shocking if you look Alice in her eyes and say that on her 30th birthday, you're not going to drink for her.
You pour out a beer in front of her face and I'd rather waste it.
Yeah, I got him, dude.
Yeah.
Red's a good man.
It's
easy to get a good man.
Yeah. So we got a birthday Saturday.
Yeah.
Birthday celebration. That's it? No weeknight hangs? I'm avail.
If you think that I would like to spend weeknights with you, is you have a sickness deeper than I thought you possessed.
You, me,
dude.
And
we'll
do a you, me, and Dupree situation.
I see. So that's exactly what it is.
We'll do a
they
you,
didn't
me.
like that guy.
Shit.
They didn't want that guy there, did they?
No,
they didn't.
and he didn't get the hint.
No, we had a great. But hey, when they all look back, they had a great time.
I see.
When they all look back, they had a great time.
Chris Powers, I see entirely too much of you, and if you think myself and Alice would like to spend more time with you,
I bet she would.
I promise you.
I bet she would.
You know what?
Why don't we ask her?
You have her information.
I'll shoot her a message, and then, hey, if I make some weeknight plans, what are you going to do?
With her, do your thing.
No, I'm going to say, hey, Alice, you, me, and Dan, we're going to go do this.
Okay, and then she'll come back to me and go, hey, Chris reached out, and I'll go, oh, yeah, I have, I can't do that. Yeah. Who was that? I'm gonna go. I actually have a previous engagement. Sorry.
And then she'll go, okay, I'll go then.
I know.
Because you have an
Unfortunately,
engagement.
there's an unfortunate amount of work events this week that we have to do, that we get to do, that you will be at.
Yeah.
So you are.
I'm avail.
Yeah.
I'm avail.
But I'll
all
tell you what,
weekend.
dude. If you step,
I'm avail next week too.
if you step foot near my home,
I'm gonna be up in there, dude.
I will have security come escort you out.
I
live in a bougie place now.
Yeah, but they know me.
Yeah, but they know me better.
Well, I
And
don't
they'll
know.
go, oh yeah, this guy Chris, he seems pretty cool. I'll go, he's not. You know what, dude? He's not cool.
He's not cool.
Get him out of here.
Throw rocks from my balcony.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to Reds. I'm gonna get the binoculars out.
All of a sudden, like a suction cup dart is going to stick to my window.
Just with a fucking little note attached to it.
I would Home Alone you. I would literally Home Alone you. If you started ziplining across Lincoln Boulevard, I would step out with my garden shears, which I have.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
would look at you and I'd go, sorry, dude.
And then I rope swing in, crash through the front door, see the security guy, and I'm like,
Do you know how a rope swing works? If I cut it from my end, you swing the other way.
I swing
idiot.
into Reds. But I loop, I swing over Reds railing, swings me all the way back around.
Yeah.
I go flying through the air, crash through yours, and I wasn't even going to break anything before. Now,
Security swarms you because now you have property damage on your
but
name.
you're like this.
Before, you were just going to get escorted out. And
And
escorted
then he's
out.
like,
now
I'm like, look, and you're like, oh,
I go, I'm defending myself. And they go, you're absolutely right. This man's dangerous.
he's already been kicked
Yeah.
out.
You're arrested now.
Kicked out
Before, you were
once
just going to be peacefully escorted out. Now you're arrested.
Now I go to jail,
Yeah.
biding my time, writing
Did
letters
you
to
say
Alice.
piding your time?
Yeah, I was going to say something else, and I went changed it to biding.
Yeah.
I was too late.
Yeah. Now you're.
I was going to say planning.
Now
I was
you're
like,
you're biding your time while making pies in prison.
making pies.
You've gone full Paddington.
Writing letters
You're
to
making
Alice.
Now you have a bunch of convicts on your side.
Yeah.
Because you've won them over with your pies.
Yep.
What pie would you make?
Cheesecake. Does that count as a pie?
No. It's literally has cake in the name.
Yeah, but it's not a cake. Everybody knows that.
It's literally a cake.
Well, it's not a cake.
Well, it's not a pie.
I don't know. When you're bringing pies, like
Let's
think
start
about
again.
Pie.
Let's start again, idiot. You
Okay.
have any pie on earth that has pie in the name to choose from. What pies are you winning over a bunch of convicts in Los Angeles with?
Pumpkin.
Rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Are you two fucking crazy? These fucking
I don't even know what
idiots
rhubarb is. Dude.
just
It's
pick
fucking
a
bit.
couple of
Yeah.
the craziest. At
No,
least
pumpkin, I make
shut.
it- I make
You
it-
have at least the season on your side.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's October.
Yeah.
Pumpkin
What-
pie
what-
is
what
kind
do
of
they
in
want?
rhubarb.
What do you mean, kind of?
What is this guy?
Rhubarb was batshit insane.
It's a bit.
Yeah.
But it's
If
such a
you were
grand gesture.
imprisoned,
It's
if
such a
you're
grand gesture.
imprisoned in October and then you go to prison, I would expect several weeks have to go by before you really start making your plan. You get the lay of the land, and then you start piding your time.
Yeah.
Making pumpkin pies would actually play.
I think so too.
They'd be like, this guy's bringing Thanksgiving to us.
Wow.
We're now on his team. Next thing you know, they storm my apartment
Your
building,
building.
like you stormed the Capitol on the 6th of January.
Jesus.
You're habitual now.
So then I'm in. Then we get to hang out. That's how this ends, right? Like after they have infiltrated your building, I get to go like this. Let's go to the movies. And you go like this. Okay.
I'm just a hostage at this point, and I'm like, I can't fight this anymore.
We just get to go hang out.
Yeah.
That's all. Literally all I'm asking
Chris
for. is a
covered in
weeknight
blood
hang.
and glass. And
Yeah.
He's like, all right,
I-
now let's hang out.
I had to do a stint, Red. I had
Yeah.
to do a 6-month stint to get a Tuesday movie.
Well, we're going to be hanging out, and it might be against my will, it might not. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick ad break, and we'll get back to you. Squad, you know I love everything when it comes to fashion, looking good, feeling good. And here's the thing. People too often focus on the outside, but you got to start from the inside out. You got to start at the base layer, and that's where we're talking about Skims. We're talking about skivvies. We're talking about underwear. Does Skims have tons of options in the men's fashion world now? You bet your buns they do. And we're going to cover those buns first and foremost with their unbelievable boxer briefs and underwear. I love the 5-inch cotton boxer briefs. I also love the stretch boxer briefs. They go up to 7-inch too. Sometimes you want a little bit more leg cover. But what drives me nuts about a lot of boxers, a lot of briefs, they bunch up too much. Sometimes they don't have a nice flow. You feel like you're getting too hot, too constricted, too sweaty. Skims is perfect. It's literally unbelievable. I remember my girlfriend talking to me about Skims this, Skims that, how great it was. And I was like, oh, cool. They don't have any menswear. I don't care. Now they do. And it's fantastic. Don't go to these stupid department stores, places like Walmart, Target, buy those just big bundle packs of, oh yeah, I'm just getting this crummy boxer brief. You got to look good down there. Comfort is first and foremost. And Skims is hitting hundreds across the board in that area. But make sure you look good too. And I'm telling you, these things are sexy. The colors, the styles, the stitching, the logo going around the band, it's all unbelievable. If you want to feel your best, if you want to look sexy, feel sexy, you want to get that fit going, you got to start from head to toe, from buns to shoulders. Skims is going to take care of you there. They got sleepwear. They've got oversized tees. They've got beautiful stuff galore. Started off with some of these briefs. They're fantastic. I'm telling you right now. So you're going to go to skims.com. Okay. You're going to pick out what you want. You want to get your order together, but then you're going to let them know that I took you there. When you get to checkout, select podcast. Then you're going to scroll down. You're going to click Empty Netters. When you fill out that survey, they're going to hook you up. We're going to hook you up. You're going to get on the Skims train. Be a part of the family with us. I'm telling you, you will never put on a piece of underwear that feels better in your entire life. Guaranteed. We're back and we are going to get into a beer league hotline. But before that, we have a beer league hotline follow-up. One of our favorite things. I think it was a few episodes ago, we had the twin dilemma. We had a draft in beer league. One twin who runs the team, provided sponsorship for the team.
Yep.
Couldn't be there to do the draft, so he had his identical twin brother do it. His identical twin brother did not select him where he normally was supposed to go, and then he got scooped by another team. It was a whole thing. And then his wife hit us up.
Yep. And as you said, I love a follow-up because we don't often hear from every side of the parties and everything. And we had some tough takes on, you don't really know what's going on.
Yep.
So we're not going to name her name, but for context, we had named the twin brother who started the team and couldn't make the draft, Doug. And Larry is Doug's twin brother who drafted that night and didn't take Doug.
Yes.
So
Larry is on trial here.
Yeah. Well, Doug submitted it. He was like, "Did my brother do me dirty?" Yeah. So then we get a follow-up from Doug's wife. So it says, twin drama from the beer league hotline clarification. 1, Larry plays and has played with Doug for 7 years on the same teams and 11 years in the same leagues. So we had wondered if Larry was new to this or if he was just filling it. This doesn't always play with Doug. They're on different teams all the time. Wrong. Larry and Doug have been playing on the same team forever.
For a long time.
And the implication is that Doug has been drafting him this whole time because their league is a draft. So if they're on the same team, that means Doug is over and over and over and over drafting Larry.
Yes, correct.
Number 2, Doug was out of town earning his family extra money.
So, dude, my favorite part about this part of the message from Larry's wife, or excuse me, Doug's wife. This is the first time we can hear some stank.
Yeah.
It's like she's a ride or die bitch.
Oh my
she is
God.
in Doug's corner. She is like, this man is out here making us more money for our family.
Yep.
And then Larry does this. Like, this is where you can start to feel some attitude.
Bro.
And I love that.
And we were like, well, how come Doug missed the draft? Well, this is his fault. He missed the draft. I'm sorry. He was earning that bread.
Yeah.
To take care of his family.
To put food on the table.
3, Doug's wife, parentheses, all caps, me, end parentheses, works for the brewery that sponsors their team. I'm the marketing and events manager. I got to be honest with you, Dan. This bullet point kind of swings me back a little bit anti-Doug.
No.
Not anti-Doug, but a little bit of Doug's bravado.
Doug's bravado has been exposed a bit here.
I got the sponsors.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, your wife did.
Your wife got the sponsors.
It's good that had happened, but it feels like your wife is the one to be given the credit.
Manager at a brewery, and then they decided to sponsor your team.
Definitely.
So Doug's out here being like, Larry did me dirty after I did all this work, and I'm like, well, your wife did a lot of that work.
Yeah. Feels like your wife did the most.
So, okay. But then 4, we swing back the other way. 4. And again, remember, Larry passed on drafting Doug in a round and then for somebody else, and then Doug got taken before Larry could come back around.
Yeah.
Larry picked a dude that is brand new to the league and has never played for the league in Doug's projected draft spot because he thought this guy would do better than Doug would.
Unbelievable.
So literally
took new blood.
It's a random new guy.
Took a flyer. Took a flyer on a complete random guy from the KHL.
Shabanov's here, dude.
Unbelievable.
Literally a random guy in the league. Larry goes, "This is where you take Doug," and then he goes, "I'm actually just going to draft the stranger because he is. I think there's a chance he's better than Doug, my brother, who's drafted me tirelessly for 7 years running." And then 5, the absolute dagger.
Yeah, this is where it gets real bad for Larry.
Larry still drafted their kid brother. So that means that they're identical twins. They have another brother in the league.
Man.
Who I would guess, this isn't in the response, who I would guess that Doug has also been drafting every time.
Yeah.
I bet Doug drafts Larry and their kid brother every time. And Larry goes, Doug, get fucked. New guy. Also, I will take our brother.
The betrayal of the twin connection on so many levels here is just out of control. Out of control. And Larry, we tried to give you the benefit of the doubt in a couple ways here, but I think that you are Brutus. This is so bad. This is a hard thing to come back from.
There's one, Doug's wife. I'm not going to say her name again. Doug's wife, please continue a full season follow-up. I need to know how these two teams are doing, how everyone's handling it.
I need to know if a trade is made. I need to know if Larry, out of vengeance, is flourishing on his new team, if they're speaking.
Yeah.
This would be difficult.
Two, question for you. If the guy Larry drafted puts up significantly better numbers than Doug does on the other team, justice for Larry or
yes.
Really?
No, not justice, but Larry as a GM.
Yeah, Larry the GM, credit to you, pal.
Looks a little bit better. If he's like, listen, man, I don't know what to tell you. I saw some talent here.
Yep. I saw something in the guy's eye. I could tell.
He read the scouting report and he
maybe
liked
Doug needed a kick in the ass too. Just maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe Doug needed maybe this is exactly what Doug needed.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a question. Does Mrs. Doug pull the sponsorship?
Wow. No, you can't. I can't harm the rest of the boys for Larry's betrayal.
Yeah, but that's just
actually
ride or die, though.
She is a ride or die bitch. I bet she does and gives it to the new team.
Does the new team sponsored by the brewery? And now Doug's paying for his own, Larry's paying for his own jerseys.
Wow. Special.
Big. I need to follow up. I need to follow up to the follow up.
The problem is, though, I bet that they just already have the jerseys.
I know.
No big deal.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
So,
crazy stuff.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, we need updates. Doug's wife.
Yep.
Now we've got a new beer league hotline. Yep. Red, take it away.
I'm on a bottom division team who plays on Friday nights. It's an iconic group of fellas. Team culture is we treat the post game like it's our Friday night out. We drink heavy together at the rink until the early hours of the morning. Problem is, this has led to several guys getting DUIs on the way home. We would all Uber every night, but that's so expensive. Any solutions for us would be much appreciated. Jeez, Christ. Jeez.
Yikes, boys. First and foremost, I am going to say this is 100% on you guys.
Yeah, it is.
No, listen. We will try to come up with solutions here. We will try to come up with answers, but I want to say you are totally to blame. We can't be driving drunk. This is fucking crazy.
We can't be driving drunk. But there are ways, because can I tell you what I do love about these guys?
Yeah.
Friday night beer league, so we have buddies that play in the Saturday night one. Friday and Saturday night beer league sucks because that's your weekend night. And
yeah.
I'm stuck at the rink. The games are just as late, and you can kind of just have, and there's no like, oh, we'll go out after because it's just like it's too late, you know? But so turning this into your night, being like, we are hanging, like I'm partying at the rink all night.
Sounds amazing.
I actually fucking love because you don't lose your weekend night because you're actually, those are your boys probably, so you're having a hell of a time. I really, really love that.
I think I'm rattled because I'm just like, the pure lack of preparation here is so short-sighted.
It's like they get to the end of the night and they're like, now what?
They go, here we go again.
Maybe,
I'm like,
boys,
boys.
they won't have that many tonight.
They can't believe they tied one on yet again. And I'm like, you do this every week, dude. Every weekend this happens. How do you not prepare?
Okay, we got to help them. What do you got?
Well, first of all, it sounds like the issue here is money. They're like, we don't want to pay money.
Yeah,
but I'm like, dude,
Uber's expensive.
But it's Friday night. You're saving so much money on buying beers at the bar.
Yeah,
like you're drinking fucking canned light beer in a locker room or a parking lot for a fraction of the price. Put the rest of that money into a fucking Uber.
Yeah.
And it's also, you're going to beer league on a Friday night. How have you guys not figured out how to carpool? Like,
but then who's driving home?
Dude, you Uber or park at your buddy's place. Like, I imagine you guys live relatively close if you're in the same town or city.
That's an assumption, Dan. They're going to get a Dewey on the way from home.
Uber to your friend's house.
Yep.
Which will cost not a lot of money, I imagine.
No, Uber's pricey.
Listen to me, dickhead. You pick a friend who lives close. Like, you do this geographically and intelligently. Then get an Uber XL, get an Uber Black. You can get at least 3 guys in there with your bags. And you split that Uber, that's not going to be that much. It's going to be $25 tops each. And
then we Uber back to that central point.
But at the end, because you Uber to the friend's house. At the end, you just Uber home with your bag.
So that's 3 Ubers a week. 3 Ubers every beer league game.
That's not a big deal. You're taking at least 2 Ubers if you're going out to the bars. This is 1 extra Uber.
But when I'm not going to the bars, I'm going to hockey. I'm not Ubering to hockey with my bag.
But you can't think of it. You're going to just hockey. You're going to have a great night with your boys, with comrades.
Red, what do you got?
You know what? Assuming these boys are married, have kids.
Yeah.
We're thinking that.
At least some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone. Little Timmy's got soccer practice Saturday morning, 100%. So
that's a fact.
These boys,
Interesting.
if they're going till 3 a.m., they're going till 2 a.m., 3 a.m., the wee hours of the night, as they say, just fucking keep going for a couple more hours, and you just hit that carpool on the way home at 6 a.m.
You get picked up by the wife.
Bang.
You get picked up by the wife.
Interesting.
You get picked up by the wife. She's already out.
And then what? We go get the cars later in the day?
Anytime.
Or
whenever.
I was going to say,
later.
We take the 1 Uber, and now we're down from 3, but we just sink the car.
Sink them.
We sink the car.
What if there's, this is a very good idea. What if there's a situation where the rink doesn't let you park overnight?
Then you Uber there, and then you get picked up. 1 Uber versus 3.
I think I love the pickup idea.
Pickup
idea. This is Skyhook. This is Skyhook from Dark Knight.
Do you think
get intercepted by your wife?
Do you think the pickup is worth the smoldering glare that you get when you were buck?
Probably.
6
Yes,
a.m.
probably.
Yes, dude, because you need to compare it to the smoldering glare you're going to get from your wife when you get a DUI and you lose your license and you can't drive.
You think Uber's expensive, dude? DUI is like $10,000 or something. Like you get popped for that.
Awful.
Okay, so you deal
sleep
with the
at
glare.
the rink, boys.
And she goes,
yeah,
hey,
dude,
Timmy.
pop that fucking seat into a recline and sleep it off.
Timmy goes, Dad reeks again. And you're like, hey, Timmy, shut the fuck up. Dude.
You're lucky I'm here, man.
Yeah.
I genuinely just cannot get over how fucking insane this decision is to continue to be like, oh, fuck.
I think
hard.
the team buys a used school bus.
Okay.
And then you hire a guy to drive the whole boy. So then it's like a team bus. Then now you're like, it's so fun. The ride in and out is so fun. The guy drops everyone off at their houses.
Where are you parking this bus?
This league is in like Western Canada. There's a place to park a
Street
fucking
parking.
bus.
If that is true, then okay, we're talking here.
I think we hire a guy to drive the bus once a week. How much would that possibly cost?
Guy's got to be minimum wage, right?
Yeah, I'm like, here you go, dude. You drive us around on Friday nights, and I'll stock you full of beer. And then if you get a Dewey, it's your Dewey. It's not my Dewey.
Let me tell you what. Let's say that this place is in a rural area.
Yeah.
If you could figure out a way to get your hands on like an old shitty Sprinter van, because it's not everyone,
you wouldn't
right?
even need
Let's say it's 10 guys. You get your hands on an old shitty Sprinter van that can fit 10 boys, or an old bus.
Short bus.
Short
you
bus.
Get a short bus.
And you fucking hired a dude,
One
like a
night
TaskRabbit.
week. Yeah.
And you go, we'll pay you $150 every Friday night if you just drive us to and from the
Probably
rink.
like a 2.5 hour commitment.
Yeah.
For the guy.
But he then has to fully go on a school. Hold on. He has to do a full school route style pickup to pick up all the boys on the way to the game, though. That's the problem we forget. And drop them off.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
That would be incredible.
Oh, it would be, dude, the vibes. You might never fucking lose again.
All right, guys, here are your solutions. Number one, the most simple and use your brain solution. Carpool with Uber and then Uber home. But the very crafty, fun situation, get your hands on an old short bus and then hire a bum on the street to be your Friday night driver. Pretty good.
I'm just saying, dude.
Pretty good.
This is solvable and everybody wins.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too.
Okay, let's get into a Bauer hockey blind ranking. This time, it's season opener. Days here. We've done all our division previews. We've said who we think is going to finish first, second, third, and everything. This is the last chance to get this pick in before real hockey is actually being played when you're listening to this Tuesday morning. This is our last chance to nail teams that can win the cup this year. So thanks to our friends at Bauer, who bring us everything awesome in hockey. They are bringing us this blind ranking. Red, 5 teams, blind ranking, teams that can win the cup.
We'll start with our new hometown team in the LA Kings.
The LA Kings
Whoa, like red. Nice.
Bang.
could...
Do you want to be boring? I think they're a perfect 3.
You might be right.
If the LA Kings don't see the Oilers in the first round, they could make it to the second round.
But what if they do?
I think they're a perfect 3.
What if they do?
We love their team.
But we got Kopi. We got Kopi vibes.
Yeah. I think they're a perfect 3.
What about 2?
I just think there's a lot of teams.
What
here.
about 4? No, maybe they're 3.
No.
Maybe they're 3. Maybe they're 3.
I think
maybe they're 3. 3.
Then we'll go to my hometown, Leafs.
I think that the Leafs were, God, actually kind of interestingly similar playoffs for both those teams. But I think the Leafs were fucking nasty-wasty last year. And I said that. And I want some fucking butts because I kept saying that they could win the cup. Everyone laughed at me. They lose in the second round and they kept laughing. But I'm like, well, actually, they took the Panthers to Game 7. And maybe if fucking their goalie doesn't get hurt, they win the cup last year.
I will not go over the Kings. I'll go 4. It's just correct.
4.
Dallas Stars.
Ooh.
Good
Saucy.
One. Good one.
2?
Maybe 1. There's those teams that I could have over them, but I'm not sure they're coming, and their Stars are pretty even with them anyway.
Yeah.
And Otter's fucking pissed
Stars
off.
also
They
need
got
to
new
fucking
coach.
nut up.
They need to be tougher. They get bullied.
I get nervous about going, oh, no, yeah, you said 1.
I'm happy. If they are 1, I'm like, okay.
Okay, a 1.
1. Dallas, 1.
Dallas, 1. Fuck it.
Wows.
Who?
I was like, what?
Yeah, new team.
I was like, what the fuck? Wows.
Let's go Avalanche.
Fuck, 2.
Yeah, 2. But and I probably might have had that at 1. That's really tight though. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah,
it's right
yeah.
there. But I'm pumped with that too. So wait, are we only gonna have 5 left?
Yeah, this is
okay,
dangerous.
so Avs 2. Well, who's 5?
Connor McDavid is.
Fuck! Fuck!
Ed.
Listen. No, because he
What
just
were we
signed.
thinking?
He just
thinking
signed.
that
He just
the
signed.
Oilers were going to be left off this list.
Yeah.
The Oilers are 1. The Oilers are 1.
They're not 1.
They are. I think they're my
But
favorite.
McDavid,
dude.
he does have.
McDavid McDavid took a syringe full of adrenaline. The adrenaline that Robert Pattinson's Batman sticks right into his heart, and he shoved it up the pee hole of every single person at Edmonton.
It was so sick.
They are going to be buzzing. They're my
dude,
1.
they
Listen,
know. It's fucking go time.
That was a phenomenal list, 1 through 4.
Yeah.
And then it got absolutely fucked up. Fuck! That's our episode today. Beautiful stuff. We are so back. Make sure to enjoy hockey tonight. We've got a lot of fun announcements coming this week, so please stay tuned. We predicted the Connor McDavid extension, so you need to be dialed in on Empty Netters all week long. I'm talking about it. 2 major announcements coming this week for the Empty Netters podcast. Do not miss it. Subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you're following us on all things. And tomorrow we've got a nice new, actually today, while you're listening, you've got a nice, juicy merch drop coming for you. We cannot wait. We love you. Get fired up for the games tonight. Crack a beer. Get some nice food. Enjoy yourself. And while you're doing it, always remember, skate hard.